Hello, everybody. What's up? Well, yeah, okay. I'm not exactly professional just yet, but I'm getting there. Like I said, there's a stand coming for me, a tripod, something like that. Anyway, so how do I show you this? Alright, I tell you what. How about this? This, as you probably have already seen, maybe you've already seen this kind of thing before. This is Paneer Tikka Masala, and underneath it is the naan bread. Yeah, I'm not terribly fancy, but you know. So, I don't know. There's the keyboard. It's sitting. Okay. Okay, so basically, today is a special video, as you might be able to tell. I wasn't here yesterday, and I don't know if I'm going to do every day anyway, but yeah, it was an emotional day, as most of you probably already know. I lost my mom yesterday at 10 a.m. And the reason I'm here is because my uncle needed help with taking care of her. We didn't expect things to happen this quickly. Oh, these flowers are from my friends, Renee and Nicole. They gave that to me later on yesterday. I mean, it's almost midnight here now, so you'll be seeing this probably, you know. Well, it's Friday night, so you might see it tonight. um, so basically, yeah, she went into the hospital a month ago. Like, well, the beginning of April. We were able to celebrate her birthday with her. Her birthday was April 6th. She turned 77. And then she went into a home over on the north side. And it was great, you know. And for 2 weeks, almost, she was happy. And then she took a bit of a turn on Sunday night. She went in. And then by Monday, yeah, they had her sent over to the north side hospital. And by yesterday, well, Wednesday evening, she was having more trouble breathing, and they said she was listless. So they said I could come in now, bearing in mind I couldn't go to the hospital. I was able to visit her at the home, like make appointments. My uncle and I were the only ones allowed to see her, you know, like that. And then they were changing the rules because of the restrictions. And then we went, you know, we weren't allowed to see her at either hospital because of the restrictions locked completely down until she got less listless, and basically she indicated that she was going. So they called at 8:30. They called me and they said, you know, you can come in. So my uncle drove me over and we stayed all night. And at 10 a.m., you know, she talked to me in the evening, you know, just before, you know, just as when I came in, and it was great. She said I love you and stuff, and you know. And then after that, they gave her, you know, I guess it was more of a sedative or something, like, you know, to help her not be in pain. And she didn't speak much after that. And I assume that's probably why. So, yeah. And then, sadly, I needed my blood pressure medication in the morning. And I asked my uncle to go get it, and he needed his anyway. So he went and got that. While he was gone, it happened. And unfortunately, this isn't the first time that kind of thing happens. Like, you go to get something to eat or go get their clothes or whatever, and you know, and he said it didn't, you know, that it didn't matter insofar as he already knew that was going to happen anyway, whether he was there or not. So now it's been, you know, and we didn't sleep that night, so you know, he dropped me back here, and we were, you know, we were okay to be on our own, and he's, I don't know how well he slept. I took a nap for a few hours, and then, you know, so that's what happened. I've been what you might call numb for the last, I don't know, 5, 10 years, sort of gradually coming on, and it is what it is. I'm not sure why, but it just is what it is. So, you know, we're just coping as we can. But today I got a grocery order as well, and I'm House Pfizer now. And yeah, so I got some tikka masala sauce because I was going to use the one that I have, which is KFI. Tikka masala is something I really enjoy, and I couldn't figure out exactly why. I also like korma, but I didn't figure out why until I realized my mom's recipe was from my brother's father, the last husband, and there was all kinds of stuff in it, like curry powder or cumin and stuff like that. So like that's what it was. So yeah, then when I realized that, I was like, oh wow, that makes sense. So I mean, and then I like paneer. I really like paneer. I discovered how much I really love it when I was away, and then I started seeing it in grocery stores and whatnot. So I decided this while I was down here to get some paneer and make it. And the funny thing is, actually, now that I think about it, that's the desktop gearing up. It sounds like it's gonna take off. Anyway, I realize now, come to think of it, the paneer was dated May 20th, the day she passed. So, either way, I'm gonna try this particular, way of making it. There's also, the rice I'm using is this, Tilda whole grain basmati. It doesn't go on sale very often, but it is on sale this week for $2 over at Walmart. So yeah, and then I got the naan bread from Superstore. And basically, this is pretty cost efficient. I forget how much the paneer was. I think you can get it at Walmart and or Superstore. But I'm going to try this as it is. And then I'll probably go and enjoy it after this. But I'm going to try it on camera. And my inspiration for this video, even though they're in Korea, it's a little bit different foods that they make there, is called Aaron and Claire. Aaron, I believe, is probably a chef, possibly with the military, because it kind of looks like he started that way. And they make, Korean dishes easier. And sometimes not always Korean dishes, but yeah. And so whenever he makes something, his wife Claire tries it. And it's really cute. And at the end, she'll wash the dishes. And then I don't know who it was or whether it was a bunch of people who asked her if she could wave at the camera when she was done. And so she does that now, and it's cute. But, yeah. Oh, there's a funny story, actually, about this a little bit. It's a tiny funny story. When I was talking about the Tilda, I put that in the microwave over there, and I could show you. Hang on. I'll just show you. That is the microwave, and if you can see, I'm going to stretch my arm out so you can see. Whoops, okay. If you can see in that corner, the bottom left, that says ultrawave. The W is in like the shape of the Woolco logo back in the day. Woolco. Now Walmart took over in 1994. So that's how old that thing is. Now, if I can just fix this because, yeah, there's a fan up there. But this actually sits better because I've got a new case on it. And it's like silicone, so it kind of sits. It'll stick. So, yeah. But when I put this thing in it, it fell over. Because the thing is short and it's ancient. I mean, it works. But, yeah. I don't know what that line... Oh, you know what it is? I'm just seeing a reflection. Okay. Anyway, so, yeah. So that's my inspiration of the day also. Yeah, that's Aaron and Claire. And if you're liking what you're seeing here, go ahead and give me a like down there. And then, well, the doobly-doo. And then I'll put a description in the doobly-doo here. And if you're wondering, I mean, I lost my mom yesterday. How can I be so happy? Well... Yesterday I wasn't terribly happy, and honestly, for me, I find that music is what kind of brings out emotions and stuff like that, and, so everybody deals with grief differently, and, I'm here to tell you, don't ever let anyone tell you that you're wrong the way you're dealing with your grief, because grief is grief. So this idea wasn't on my list here at all, and I'm not sure why, because, I do enjoy this dish, but I've never actually kind of made it myself. I mean, I've used the sauce, I've made it with chicken and stuff like that, but I never made it with paneer before. So, yeah. Let's see. I put a basic schematic of what I wanted to say, but yeah. Yeah. So that is everything I did want to say here. And, I'm going to give this a try like Claire does. And then maybe I'll go, like she does. Mm-hmm. Mm. It's really good. Now, the funny thing is, I'll get that down. This is pretty spicy. Mom never made her spaghetti spicy, but yeah. So, pardon me. I'm just going to take a drink of, and this is not a sponsor or anything, obviously, but I just need a little fizzy. Because that reminds me of something. I don't know if anybody else goes through this, but sometimes if I'm eating something that's kind of starchy or whatever, and it kind of gets kind of stuck in here, I have to take a drink of something fizzy to get it down. And if that ever happens to you when you have trouble, like drinking like milk or water can help, but something fizzy will kind of power it down. Yeah. So yeah, that is lovely, and it's a little bit spicy, but I expected that. Walmart has their own version, and it might be less spicy, so the next time I'll try that. There was something else I think I was going to say, and it's kind of gone. But, yeah, this is lovely. And there's restaurants around here that make, lovely Indian food. I discovered Indian food at a Taste of India in the Scotia Square down in Halifax, where I'm actually, where my permanent home is. But then, up here they didn't really have one until a few years ago. Mians. I think that's how you pronounce it. Mayans, Mians, apostrophe S. It's really good. We've had that a couple of times, and my husband Dave isn't crazy about some Indian food. He's warming up to it, but it's just I think the texture, not the texture, but just the way it looks, kind of put him off for a bit. And this is whole wheat naan bread. I put that in the oven, and it was pretty good. I didn't brush it with anything, but it didn't say to. And it's really good. Next time I might just put some like butter, a little garlic on it. But yeah, that's it. Thought I'd let you know what was going on. And I might start my financial channel with what you really should, not should, I own a should on people, but it's really not ideal to not have a will, because Mom doesn't, and I don't know what I'm in for, but anyway, that will be something that I might start off my financial channel with, because I've decided, like, no one really gave me any opinion one way or the other, so I just figured, you know what, it's probably better to separate everything else, like food and everything else. So that's what I think I'll do. I think this shirt might have come from Value Village, but I'm not sure. This is Mom's. So, anyway, actually most of what I'm wearing is Mom's too. Anyway, I'm going to head out, and I'm going to have my food, and it's Friday night, so just going to enjoy myself a little bit, or try to. I mean, we knew this was coming. She's been kind of sick ever since a few years now. She had cancer. She got an operation. Don't know if it spread to her bones. That's what happened to Nana 15 years ago. And my uncle and I figure that might have been what happened, but, the follow-up, I'm not sure what happened. But it is what it is now, and now we go forward, and the service is until July, just so that my husband can make it down and stuff. So anyway, yeah, my husband's got a Twitch stream, by the way. It's twitch.tv/Odinwolf, with Odin, the O is a 0. And he plays things like Grim Dawn and, Cities, Escape, wait a second. Oh, anyway, a Cityscape or something like that. Oh, I'm blanking. And Mass Effect, the new Mass Effect, like the legendary, like the remake. And there was one other thing, Grim Dawn. Did I say Grim Dawn already? Yeah. So yeah, he's on actually right now. So you might be able to catch him if you're watching this. And yeah, so that's his thing. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna sign out, and it's now 15 minutes. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Mandy May out. Lots of love. Bye now. Oh, that's awkward.